What's up, everyone? It's Cannan, back with another RWBY video. The hits keep on coming, and boy, I hope it never stops. So we got a bit of news today. Now, this video is actually going to be played on Wednesday, and I'm recording on Saturday, so time paradox. So on Friday's video, I talked about this RWBY and Paladins crossover. Well, after today, aka Saturday, it looks like that is more or less what is indeed happening. Now, I did say in that video that it might be an RTX thing because how this all started. And before we get into it, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes, because we've got a little bit to talk about here. Not going to be a super long video, trying to keep these short so Jess can get them up and uploaded and all that. That way we can just click them on for you guys to watch. This all started with this right here. The moment this went up on the Paladins Twitter, which, like I said in the other video, this is Remnant. Okay, this is definitely Remnant, because the moon alone, this is Remnant. So there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. They quickly deleted it. So a lot here are like, ooh, somebody got fired. No, hopefully not. But because mistakes happen, we're all human. And so I did a video about talking about, you know, maybe RWBY is going to be delving into the Paladins game. And if you don't know a lot about Paladins, I'm going to read a little bit here for you, because I myself do not know that much about the game, since it's not exactly the kind of game I play. But I have heard of it. So the full name is Paladins, Champions of the Realm. It's for the PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. It originally came out in 2018, and it's a free-to-play online hero shooter by Hi-Rez. It was developed by Evil Mojo, and it's seen some success. It has gotten pretty good reviews. The setting, Paladins takes place in a sci-fi fantasy world, realm, or the realm. There are elements of both fantasy and science fiction, including medieval-looking soldiers who used ranged weapons, such as shotguns and assault rifles, instead of swords. In the world of Paladins, there is a conflict between two factions, the Magistrate and the Resistance / Paladins. While the Magistrate wants to control magic, preventing anyone but its members to use it, the Resistance claims that magic should be available for everyone and used for good. Champions were recruited in order to minimize casualties of regular foot soldiers. The champions, which I'm guessing are the playable characters, would be considered special forces, as they are more efficient at combat than regular soldiers. Not all champions are committed, however. There are a few who did not pick sides during the war. Rather, they would contract with both, rendering them mercenaries. And like it goes on more, like gameplay, it's a team-based first-person shooter that focuses on two groups of 5 players each who compete for combat-based goals. It's set in a colorful sci-fi fantasy maps where each player chooses a champion that cannot be repeated in the same team and cannot be changed in the match. Okay, interesting. Each champion has their own weapons, skills, and fighting style. In addition, they can be enhanced and personalized from a card and skin system. Skin system, that's where we're going to be getting into here in a minute. And there are a few game modes. There's Siege, which is the main Paladins game mode. 2 teams of 5 race against each other to capture the map's central capture point, and if successful, push a payload that spawns from it to the enemy base. Then there's Onslaught, team battles over a large combat area in an attempt to take point control and earn points. Team Deathmatch, a classic game mode in most first-person shooter games, where 2 teams fight against each other to score kills. And then Ranked, the same game mode as Siege. However, when players are choosing a champion, each team can pick 3 champions to ban, which makes them unavailable for either team. Also, each team can see the opponent's champions that are picked and selected, and once a champion is picked by any player on a team, the other team cannot use that same champion. So that's a little bit of a look at what kind of game Paladins is. All right, so now that we have caught up a little bit with what Paladins actually is, I actually learned some stuff there myself. What happened today? Well, this was posted today. So this is all new art. This is it. It does not look like it may be the same map that we saw. It actually looks really, really different. I've not seen anyone mention it, but I'm sure there may be some who will say this might be the island for Volume 9, but I don't think so because this should definitely be on Remnant because of the moon. But then again, we've not seen nighttime on the island yet, so who knows? These two universes might share the moon. Who knows? But what made... So not only was it the moon that pretty much let the cat out of the bag, it's the fact that the official RWBY Twitter retweeted it and they commented on it. So, yeah, we're getting RWBY X Paladins. It's not a question of if at this point. It's definitely happening. Apparently this is going to be part of some patch that's going to happen on June 1st. So we're going to learn about it in a couple of days here. Me and Jess will sadly be at the convention. So if you guys want us to react to it, you'll have to wait until after we come home. But it depends on if they do a trailer. Usually with big patches like this for crossovers, they do okay, it's late. They do trailers for it, but who knows if they will for this. Depends on how much of a big deal it's actually going to be. Hopefully we do get a trailer because it would just be nice to see. And of course, like I said, if it does happen, me and Jess will react to it. You'll just have to wait until we get home from the convention. There is a little bit more. The Paladins Twitter did post almost like it's pretty much a teaser called Let's Heat Things Up. Paladins Update Show, June 1st. So yeah, it's going to be an update show and it's going to be shown on Twitch at noon Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, there's going to be a trailer. So yeah, that already answers my question there. So let's heat things up. With that, they showed this picture. Now, apparently this is a character named Amani. And this is what she looks like, not darkened out. And a lot of people are thinking that this means with the yellow background, let's heat things up, with them teasing a RWBY crossover, that she is going to get some kind of Yang skin. Now, if this is her default skin over here and look at the yellow one, it looks like that she's got something like on her shoulder maybe, unless they've updated her, and I just don't know about it because I don't play Paladins. It's definitely going to be a skin, and that is more than likely what we are looking at. A lot of people, I think, were hoping that RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang would just get added to the game, but I think when they did the Smite collaboration, the characters didn't exactly get put into the game. They were skins for other characters. I think that was right, but I'm not sure. Now, this may be just the original characters, just their outfits are going to be RWBY themed, which is fine. But it's interesting, if you look at her, she has some similarities to Yang. She does use fire, though it also looks like she uses ice as well. Also, her weapons, they look like claws, and that kind of does fit with Yang because Yang uses gauntlets. And mostly in other video games, if a character specializes in fighting with their fists, they have a wide variety of weapons to use, whether it be claws, gauntlets, tonfas, there's all kinds of other things that, you know, characters that use their hands and feet usually use. Now, I did do a little bit of research on Amani, and it says Amani is one of the more complex damage champions, capable of excelling at any range and contributing crowd control and zoning to the point. Amani shifts between her ice stance and fire stance, altering her strengths and weaknesses and allowing players to be very diverse in their playing styles. Says she is also a very versatile DPS that provides her team with nice CC utility, great damage, and a devastating ultimate. It does go on to say that she has relatively low personal DPS, and as a result should not be played aggressively as a duelist unless built to do so. All right, so a lot of that already fits with Yang. Yang is has always been good at crowd control, damage dealing. Though I think she can be used she would be able to be used kind of aggressively if she was a playable character in this. But yeah, very very interesting stuff. So like I said, it looks like that this is going to be not Team RWBY actually being put into the game, but the characters that already exist in the game are going to get RWBY based skins. And I already saw someone did make like a picture showing the members of Team RWBY and the characters they think will get the RWBY skins. It wasn't an official post, I don't think. I think it was just a fan made thing. But I did retweet it on my Twitter, so if you want to go see it, go check that out. But then again, by the time this video goes up, that post might be buried, depending on what's come out between now and when this video goes up. But this is exciting. Like I said, I've never played Paladins. I'm not much into the free to play shooters. But then again, like this is a shooter, so I wonder if maybe she doesn't fight with these claws. Maybe I don't know. It said fire stance and ice stance, so you would think that she is like a melee character. So I don't know. I'm kind of interested. I mean, and I would actually play as her because that's the type of character I like. I like ones that use their hands and feet. That's why I picked a monk in Final Fantasy XIV. So yeah, so not much else has been said. We've gotten this little teaser. Maybe they'll post another one tomorrow. If it's red, white, or black/purple, then yeah, we'll know. It's characters getting RWBY themed skins, and I might actually play Paladins. Who knows? It's free to play, so we'll see. Though our internet's not the greatest, so probably not until we get better internet. But we don't know if this will be a timed collaboration or if the skins will always be there. You would think the skins will always be there. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say about that. There's not much else to talk about. I would talk about the characters that people think will get the RWBY, Weiss, and Blake skins, but it's late. I've been at work all day. I'm tired. I only read the post once, so I don't have them memorized. So now it's you guys' turn. What do you all think of this? Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've played Paladins before, is it a good enough game to get into? Or is it like some where after you play it for a while, it just gets a little boring? If you don't play Paladins, are you going to play Paladins now so you can get these skins? So yeah, we'll see what happens on June 1st. Like I said, me and Jess will be in Ohio for Colossal Con during that. So if a trailer is shown, I'll avoid it until we get back. So yeah, because we won't be able to record because we're not taking our recording stuff or anything like that with us. 9 times out of 10, hotel Wi-Fi is not that great anyway because everybody's on it. So yeah, very exciting times for RWBY. I cannot wait to see how this goes, what exactly these skins look like. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave us a comment. No, it's a shorter video than usual, but there's just not much else to talk about until we hear more information or until the actual trailer goes up. So if there is a trailer for these skins, do be rest assured that me and Jess will watch it and we will react to it. As always, guys, this is Cannan. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you in the next one. See ya.